Sea of Whispers churned, a kinetic tapestry where every wave was formed from cascading text. Here, a complete history might swell as a tsunami, while a gentle ripple carried fragmented syllables. Through this sea strode a titan, a golem composed of countless leather-bound volumes. This was the Codex, the living Bibliothecary. Its armored coat was a patchwork of vellum, calfskin, and gold leaf, stitched from philosophical texts and forgotten maps. Its face was an open book, eyes glowing with warm internal light. The Codex was the keeper of all things no longer actively recalled. It was the memory of the cosmos. Its heavy, paper-bound feet crashed into the sea, scattering histories into chaos. Each step was a cataclysm for the small, robed monks of the margins who carved out a precarious existence on the Book Islands dotting the seascape. They scrambled over ancient spines, clutching their scrolls in panic as the Titan passed. But the Codex moved with singular purpose. In its left hand, it held a pulsing, crystalline orb humming with fierce light. Within it, text scrolled relentlessly. Forgotten scripts, separated by glyphs that were the blueprints of existence. This orb was the memory of the core, the foundational code of the scribing realm, the world above, which was dangerously forgetting its own fundamental principles. The scribing realm was a reality built on logic, held together by equations, but its populace had grown decadent, using power without understanding the principles. Above the sky was a dark, complex text. A massive arch framed distant galaxies where foundational equations like f of z equals z, squared plus c, and del dot e equals rho over epsilon naught were etched into starlight, though they were starting to crack. Bizarre concepts drifted in the void. A constellation mapping the gears of a bicycle. The concept of velocity hung silently near a failing Taylor series formula. Further away, a typewriter constellation, representing permanence, drifted aimlessly. The scribing realm was crumbling because it had forgotten why these things mattered. The core had selected the Codex. Only a being made of pure knowledge could carry the core script without destroying it through the entropy of confusion. The Codex had to walk from the Sea of Whispers to the realm above to rewrite the broken sky. But the sea did not let go easily. Text tried to climb the Titan's legs, whispering distractions, promising it would be easier to surrender to the noise of a billion forgotten ideas. Words thick with unrequited love and bitter debates swirled around its calves, seeking to drown the orb. The Codex paused. Great pages rustled. A few leaves fell and were consumed by the word sea. The orb pulsed with urgency. If the equations in the sky failed, the scribing realm would cease to be, and the Sea of Whispers would dissolve into formless ink. All knowledge, the monks, and the constellations would collapse. With a thunderous step, the Codex pushed through the current. It raised the orb, aligning the light of its face with the glass, amplifying the script. The swirling sea recoiled. The Codex began to walk not just across the sea, but up into the sky itself, using the letters of the world above as stairs. It would ascend. It would correct the math, restore velocity, retype permanence, and save the script.